Hey guys, so here I'm back with another reaction to Top 10 Places to Visit in France by Ryan Shirley, I think. I watched a previous video of his and it was really well done. I enjoyed it a lot, so I'm going to try to watch another one and see uh, where to go in France because I really would like to visit France and I just think it's I don't know, just like one of those places I just want to go. So, um, let's get into it.
What's up guys, my name is Ryan and I want to show you some of my favorite places in the enchanting country of France.
Dude, what is that?
So
It's not even
here's
real.
my French top 10. France is known all around the world for its endless history and jaw-dropping scenery, from the towering French Alps to the
Wow.
Mediterranean coast of the French Riviera. France has so much to offer. Let's start this
I
video
love the
off at the
castles.
picturesque city of Annecy. Now, Annecy is located at the foot of the Alps. It's famous for its medieval old town, and it's been nicknamed
I really
the
like this
Venice
style.
of the Alps thanks to its canals.
Style
Now,
of the
city is
houses
just
and the
absolutely
buildings.
magical. But what I love about the region is Lake Annecy. It's known as one of the cleanest lakes in all of Europe, and I just love the surrounding mountains. I mean, I just can't think of a better place to enjoy on a hot summer day. Now, one of the crowning features of the area is the Chateau de Menthon Saint Bernard. The castle
Chateau.
began construction back in the 13th century, and it's just hard to beat the view of this medieval castle. After Annecy, we're going to head over to the nearby French Alps. Now, this is definitely my favorite region in all of France. It's home to the incredibly massive Mont Blanc, which is the highest mountain in all the Alps at 15,774 feet. If you want to get a close-up view to
Wow.
Mont Blanc without the
Looks like a
hiking,
rocket.
you can visit the Aiguille du Midi. Now, special thanks to my friend Guillaume
Did I see that in like a
for helping me out with
James
footage.
Bond
I'll
movie?
link his
I
channel
swear.
in the description below.
Something
Now,
like
the
this
Aiguille du
in the
Midi
James
was
Bond movie.
constructed back in 1955, and when you see it, you just can't fathom how they were able to build this on top
Dude,
of
that
a
is
mountaintop.
incredible.
Now, to get there, you can take a 20-minute cable car ride, which holds the world record for the highest vertical ascent.
Yo,
by a
I can't
cable
take
car
that. That'll
with an
freak me
elevation
out.
gain of 9,000 feet. Now, when you reach the top, you'll be able to witness one of the best 360 views in all the Alps.
I'd
Now, if
rather
you're into
just
hiking,
watch it like
you'll
this.
have
I don't
to
know if I can
experience
go
the
there.
Tour du
Be too
Mont
scared.
Blanc. It's a roughly 170-kilometer trek that loops around Mont Blanc. You'll not only hike in France, but you'll also go through Italy and Switzerland. If you hike at a decent pace, you can expect to complete the loop in about 10 days. If I can
10
travel to
days?
France this summer, I definitely want to attempt the Tour de Mont Blanc. I mean, literally just looks like pure paradise out there. After the Alps, we're going to head over to the Alsace region, now located in
Alsace?
eastern France, bordering Germany and Switzerland. The Alsace region is famous for its fairy tale cities, wine country, and rich history. Over the centuries,
Dude,
the
I love
region
this,
has
man. It just
alternated between
it looks
French and German
like a
control,
fairy
and
tale
today it
storybook
represents a
thing.
mix of those cultures. The capital of Alsace is Strasbourg. It's home to the formal seat of the European Parliament. Another enchanting city in the region is Colmar. Colmar looks like something straight out of a Disney movie. The city's old town is lined
this
with
is like
timber,
real
medieval
Disneyland.
buildings. I love the canal that runs throughout the city. It just adds to the magic of the place. If you want to escape the cities, you can experience the Alsace wine route. It's a 170-kilometer long route that passes through some of France's greatest wine country and picturesque towns. One of my favorites is the quaint village of Riquevier. It's believed to be the village that inspired the town from Beauty and the Beast. Even if you don't drink wine like me, it's impossible to not fall in love with this region of France. After, we're going to France's capital of Paris. Now, since the 17th century, Paris has been Europe's major center of finance, diplomacy, fashion, and the arts. Paris is one of the world's most visited cities, and with all its attractions and fascinating history, it's easy to see why. Paris's most recognizable attraction is the Eiffel Tower. It was built in 1889 for the World Fair. The Eiffel Tower is 324 meters high, which made it the tallest man-made structure in the world until 1930. You can take an elevator up there to get an incredible 360 panoramic view of all of Paris. Another popular attraction is the Louvre Museum. It's the world's largest art museum, and it's home to Da Vinci's Mona Lisa. You can also take a drive around the Arc de Triomphe or walk the grounds of the Palace of Versailles. And there's just so much to see in this grand city. If you want a road trip outside the capital, you can head to France's northern coast, visit the coastal town of Etretat, Located about 3 hours outside of Paris, Etretat is famous for its white cliffs and rock formations.
Wow.
One of the most well-known is the Falaise de Aval Arch. It has such a unique shape. I guess you could say they are the French cousins of Old Hairy Rocks. While we're still on the coast, we're going to visit the magical island
What
of
is
Mont
this?
Saint-Michel.
Mont
Located 1
Saint
kilometer
Michel.
off the coast of France, Mont Saint-Michel
What is
is
this?
one of the
Oh my
most
god, this is
magical
blowing my mind
destinations
right
in
now.
all of Europe. The island is full of small shops and
What?
homes with a monastery perched on the top
It's a
of the island's
town.
highest point. The construction of the monastery began in the 10th century and was finished in 1523. Due to its strategic position and dangerous changing tides, the island remained protected throughout history. Today, Mont Saint-Michel is one of France's most popular tourist destinations. If you're ever in northern France or Paris,
What?
you really need to visit this magical island. After, we're going to
I
head
didn't
to
know
the
that even
neighboring region
existed.
of Brittany. Now located on the northwestern tip of France, Brittany is full of rugged beaches and countless lighthouses. One thing that is particularly fascinating about Brittany is its presence of megalithic monuments. There are thousands of stones scattered around the region, ranging from
Interesting.
ancient tombs to single-standing stones that were arranged by Neolithic people over 7,000 years ago.
Stone
Which is
people.
pretty interesting if you ask me. Now, aside from the ancient megaliths, Brittany is home to some stunning coastal towns. One of my favorites is Les Conquets. It's an ideal
Wow, this
maritime
one's like,
city with a picturesque
white,
harbor. One
you
of
know.
the highlights
A lot of the
the
other ones, they
area
have, like,
is
the
the
orange,
Clermont Lighthouse,
like,
which is
rooftop,
such a
but
beautiful
this
setting.
town is
Aside from Les Conquets, Brittany is
white.
full of hundreds of seaside towns and beaches just waiting to be discovered. After, let's head over to the medieval fortress of Carcassonne. Now, when I imagine medieval Europe, I don't think there's a better place that exemplifies it better than this fortified city. Located in southern France, Carcassonne began as a Roman fortified hilltop and was given to the Visigoths in the 5th century, who continued to fortify and build
Wow,
the
that's
city.
really
Throughout
big.
the centuries, Carcassonne proved to be an impregnable fortress as army after army failed to overtake the protected city. Today, the city consists of 53 towers that are protected by its 2 outer walls. It remains as one of Europe's greatest medieval gems. While we're still on the topic of medieval cities, we're going to head over to Uzes. Now located
I
about
really like
2.5
all those old
hours from
buildings.
Carcassonne, Uzes is a small town with quite
France
the
has-
medieval charm.
seems like a
What I
bunch
love about
of them.
Uzes is the Duke's Castle. It has such a unique look to it. The main tower with its 4 mini spire gives off medieval vibes. Now while you're in Uzes, you can make the short 15-minute drive to the ancient Roman aqueduct Pont du Gard. It's over 2,000
What?
years old and carried water over 50 kilometers to a Roman colony.
They have an
It's the
aqueduct in
highest of
France?
all Roman aqueducts, and it's one of the most well preserved. Another nearby place to visit is Avignon. It's a stunning French medieval city full of intriguing architecture and history. After, we're going to head down to southern France to the French Riviera. Now located
That's what
on
I'm
the
talking about,
southeast
the French
corner of
Riviera,
France,
man.
I have to say that the French Riviera is home to some of the world's best coastline. It's the perfect contrast between mountains and the Mediterranean Ocean. One stunning city on the French Riviera is Menton. It's a stunning coastal city sandwiched between Monaco and the Italian border. I just love its ports with the backdrop of the Green Mountains. And compared to other popular cities on the Riviera,
Dude,
such
this
as
is where I
Nice
wanna
or
be.
Cannes, this one's not as crowded, so it's a perfect place to visit to escape the crowds. Now, if you're looking for some medieval vibes, you can visit the nearby hilltop village of Ez. The village dates back to the 1300s, and when you explore the city, you'll feel like
Sweet,
you're
I
going
like
back
that.
in time. You
Wow,
can hike to the
look at the view.
summit on the town with a fortress on top, and you'll get some of the best views of the French Riviera. Well, that is it for my France top 10. I mean, there's just so many beautiful places that I couldn't
Wow.
cover in this video, so I'll have to do a part 2. Let me know where your favorite place is in France in the comments below. I also started a relaxation channel where I post hour-long films with calm music to bring some peace and nature in your life. I did one on France I think you'll enjoy. You can find me on TikTok and Instagram at shirley.films. It's Ryan, and we will see you.
All right. Thanks, Ryan. That was an awesome video. Definitely. I don't know, actually. Not definitely, but French Riviera. My favorite place. But all these other places, I would love to go. I really like the history and just the buildings. Like, I could just, like, walk around, just, like, spend time there, and I would just be, like, just very happy. So, yeah, man, I would love to go to France, and, man, it just looks so great, man. Like the mountains, and then like all the architecture and the history and the ocean. It's just great. All right. See you next time.